Dix Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will get the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Finds the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And the Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Tomlinson. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. To the air, it's Tollefson. Tight end finds a soft spot. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 7 over Arizona State.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's the crease. The tap. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wants to throw. It's Tomlinson. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. Got enough for the first. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Wildcats are on the move.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Bringing the heat. Punts it out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Snap it to the back. Finding an escape route. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They've got the screen set up. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The golden flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle at Stevens. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Scanning the field, it's Tollefson. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. It's caught. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Back to throw, it's Tollefson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they're after him. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Give to the running back. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Finds his tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Handoff to the lone back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
There he goes. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And the defense got him at the 27. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville.
Leaves it with the back.
They're up by 10 over Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Tomlinson. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the golden flashes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Tollefson. makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to go up top. Here comes the Heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rushes on him. And that ball's free behind the line. And the defense got it. Turning it on. Touchdown, golden fashion. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Catch in the middle. It's Terry.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
Let's go.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Back to pass. It's Tollefson. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Holding. Defense.
Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Run over the middle. It's Terry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And that one will give them the lead.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The inside handoff. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. And And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The golden flashes are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
So important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Makes the grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Terry. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the ground game. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Tollefson. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Makes the grab. It's hard. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the runs.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Kent State. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's McCord. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we...
Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. He'll take another shot here. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Hits the afterburners. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On 4th down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the first down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
Got it in the middle. It's Shelton. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. They have that pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good. This is now a 7-point game. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Motion from the wideout. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Steps out of bounds, but man, and he put his team in great position. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Back to throw, it's Tomlinson. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the golden flashes look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defense.